Alright guys, it is now time for the moment I've been waiting for, at least. We do have a trip planned and we have to leave at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, but I just really want to do this. I'm going to install the HS507K X2 onto the Sig P365 X-Macro comp. Also an update, the O-Light. I did get that sighted in. It actually was loose, so I had some trouble sighting it. So I did have to take this nut out here, or a screw, but it's really a nut, and pull out this bolt and grind it down with a file so that the nub was gone. And now it's nice and snug. It's zeroed in, had groupings within 3 inches, 2.5 inches of each other. So good there. So what I'm going to do now, since I'm not really working on any other part of the gun, I am just going to remove the slide from the gun, take the recoil spring and the barrel out, just because primarily this is what I'm going to be working on. This is a T15 to remove the RMR. Oh, or I was told it was a T15. I must have been misinformed. Should be a T10 somewhere in here. Let's try the T10 first. It's probably a T10. Yep, T10. So let's grab that T10. This is a WEHA driver. It comes with all these different bits. It's made more for knives. That's why Boker actually branded this, and there's a special deal on a company I use, so that's why I picked it up. But we'll take the T18 and the T10, and we will remove this RMR plate. I'm shaking. No, just kidding, that's the table. Alright, so that one appears to be packed out pretty far. There's one. There's the other. Oops. Go figure. There's the RMR plate. I am just gonna get my dirty cloth out of the bag. I'm gonna give that RMR plate a good scrub. Get all that CRP off. Boy, that coating did wear away from 300 rounds pretty quickly. Get this all cleaned. Let me get in here a little further. I don't want any oil in this because oil makes stuff slippery, and a slippery site doesn't sound like a good idea. There we go. Nice and clean. Alright, so we have the Holosun HS507K X2. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to compare these bolts, which honestly I thought they looked thick, but they look like they're the smaller ones. So remove these from the package. Oh wow, they just don't make it easy. I should have ripped the other side. I'll put them on this side, this way I don't get them mixed up. Here's one, there's two. I'm just gonna give this a quick thread to make sure everything is good. Yep, feels perfect. I'll pull that out. Let's get this trash out of the way. Now, I am going to add some extra Loctite to this because this stuff's under a lot of abuse. So I definitely want to make sure it isn't going anywhere. I don't plan on taking it out anytime soon, so let it stay there. There we go. It's just getting these things lined up. I'm not tightening them, not clamping them with this. I can feel it starting to tighten up already. Let's put this one on a little bit more Loctite. Let it spread around. Place that in there and dry my fingers. And give this some snug. It's getting pretty tight pretty early, which concerns me. I don't want to damage anything. Oh, this one's going straight down. Yeah, that one went down no problem. The other one must just have a thicker glob of Loctite from the factory, I would assume. Let's back it out, take it back down, see if that helps. There we go. So I'm just snugging these down. So recommended is to torque these to 16 foot-pounds. I do have this little 1/4-inch torque wrench here. It actually came with a bike set. I'll link it in the profile in case anyone's interested because I do believe it was at a good price. Recommended torque spec for this is 16 foot-pounds, like I said. I do have a T15, but it didn't seem to fit. Yeah, I don't... Oh, that's right, because it's a T10. I already determined that. So, you can always use a 1/4-inch socket. Slide your bit in. So 16 foot-pounds is equal to 1.8 Newton meters. Technically 1.808, but I don't think that thousandths of a Newton meter is going to make a difference. So I'll give it a snug. Let's go to the other side, try and tighten them evenly. Kind of surprised that hasn't broke yet. 16 inch-pounds seems like such a light amount of pressure. Try it again. Good. And one more time. Good. Alright, so we know it's down to 1.8. I might have went a little tighter, but it didn't break, and could probably use all the tension I can get. So that's it. The sight is mounted. No spacers, no nothing. Gives you the ability to co-sight, which is nice. A little difficult to co-sight, but definitely possible. But that's it, it's on. We move this stuff aside, put these bolts in this magnetic section of this mat. I'll link this mat as well. This mat is amazing. It's got a nice little organizer over here. Keep all your stuff. It's really great. Turn the barrel over, or the slide over, sorry. Place the barrel in. Recoil spring. And we will install the slide. Takedown lever is down already. So the nice thing about these is once you lock up this slide, oh, maybe I didn't do it fast enough. Once you lock up this slide, usually this pops up. I don't know why it didn't, but yeah. There it is with the sight. Let me give it a good wipe. Get all that residual off. Good. So yeah, I went with a green laser on the laser here, which I don't think I had a choice in. I think Holight just makes these in green. You see that right there. And then I kind of like the idea of having a different color reticle in the sight itself, so I went with red. So green laser, if I can get it to come up. Green laser, red reticle. So I got the laser set to 15 yards. I'm gonna set the sight to 10 yards. Give me a little bit of idea of which route to go depending on distance. Little flexibility, and go from there. But flip this up. It's a little closer to me than I thought. Here's the firearm. That is a nice optic for this firearm. You can see right down the barrel, right at the lens of the camera, and then when I co-witness, it actually lines up. So I'm pretty confident that this sight is pretty centered from the factory. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna put it on a rest and sight it in to make sure. But I mean, looking down the sights right now, when I take and line up my iron sights, it lines up directly with that tritium insert there on the front sight. So finally got this thing kitted out where I want it for now. I'll probably end up sending the barrel out to get milled, or finding a new the slide to get milled, finding a new slide, or putting a different barrel in there. Who knows? Once you start, you don't stop. It's like cars, right? But if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like, follow, hit the little bell to get notifications when I post videos. I post firearms, I post fishing. I love fishing, anything outdoors really. We'll be taking a trip out of state to one of the Great Lakes. So hopefully I'll get some footage there, some northern walleye. But stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Take care.